welcome to Homeschool Life. I'm Paula, and we're here, in case you haven't been to this before, we're here to provide a place for you to have a conversation where you can learn and grow and share and encourage each other. So here at Homeschool Life, we talk about things from curriculum to how-tos, tips and tricks, and just day-to-day lifestyle. So today, we're going to talk about something that we all are faced with, whether you homeschool or not. But for some reason, when we homeschool, it seems to become a much bigger part of our day. And that is eating. That's food. That's meals, those snacks. You got to keep those kids fed and happy, and your spouse and yourself as well. And so it's kind of funny how it seems to sneak up on us if we don't pre-plan and organize some. And so the next thing you know, then you're frustrated, you're scrambling, you're out of things, and you're just frustrated. And so I'm going to share with you some ideas that I have gleaned and picked up from other people over time. These have been proven successful for my family and for others as well. And you may have other ideas, things that work for you that I would love for you to share with us as well. So this is going to be making meals and snacks quick and easy to help make your homeschool day smoother. So why is this important besides all the things that I've just said? Well, it takes time, it takes concentration, and it takes your energy. You know, it's 3 times a day, it's 7 days a week, right? And so it's just something to consider and plan ahead for again, as I said. All right, so here's some ideas for you. So pre-plan your meals for each day, Monday through Sunday. And you can do this once a week, you can do this bi-weekly, or you can do this once a month. So a great thing to do is to make a list. You know, sit down with your spouse or your family if you want to include them in on it, and make a list and include each meal with options for sides, and include everything: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So this way you've got a reference list to look at, and then you're not having to just pull out of thin air what sounds good today. And you can kind of start planning ahead and rotating meals, which you'll see that in just a little bit. All right, so ways that you can do this: you could do this electronically on your laptop or on your phone, or you can do this on paper. So I've pulled some index cards, simple, easy way, and you can color code. So this could be by meals, this could be by days of the week, or if you're not into colors so much, just use plain old white ones. I like the lined ones because I'm a lined writing person, but you can get the blank ones as well. And then you can just store these in a regular old index box. Keep that in your kitchen somewhere when you're not using it. So you're going to make your lists on these cards, or you could use fun pads like these. I found these today. Sloths, if you're into sloths, hang in there. This is refrigerator magnet also, so you can just keep it right there on your refrigerator. And here's to-dos, and this has the days of the week listed out, Monday through Friday, including the weekend. And this is just a sheet, a tear-off sheet. So you could do something like this. You could even like make it out and then laminate it. And so you've got it so that it's decorative and it's fun at the same time. And so that leads me to what you're going to do with this is you're going to post this, or the index cards, whichever it is for that particular week, you're going to post it on your refrigerator so everybody can see and everybody will know, and they can not be coming to you all day going, what are we having for dinner? What are we having for lunch? What are we having tomorrow? They just know. And what you'll find over time is your kids will start, oh, yay, it's Tuesday. I love Tuesdays because we have such and such meal. And so it really becomes a fun and interesting thing for everybody. So you want to do this and figure out your meals for the week or the 2 weeks, whichever way you're doing it. You want to do that before you make your grocery list, right? So then now you've got your ideas of what you're going to have, and you're going to make your grocery list. You can do that on paper. You can do that in your phone on a grocery app. That's what my husband and I use, and it works very well for us. You can also, I have an aunt who uses a paper or something like this, and then she has laminated it. She's got all her things, and then she just uses a dry erase marker to mark off what she needs for the grocery store. Goes grocery shopping, comes back, erases it, and it's ready to use again. So whatever fits your personality, your character, your lifestyle, they're all easy and they're all organized for you. So you want to make sure, don't forget, coupons, save yourself some money. This is a cute little coupon carry-along keeper. And so keep your coupons together, and that way you just always got them handy. All right, recipes. So you want to, what I would advise is you start out with meals that you already know how to make, but then just occasionally add in something new so that you get something different. Everybody likes to do something different, and especially if you're a creative cook and you really like making new things, just don't try to do it every single day, because you've got enough on your plate with homeschooling all of your children. So I grabbed a few things. This is a speedy slow cooker recipe book. And so it's just got some quick, simple, use your crock pot, your slow cooker booklet here. Make in a mug recipes. These are things that you make in a mug and then you microwave it. And so this would be quick and easy ideas as well. And if everybody's kind of getting in a rut and we want something new and different, you can just grab one of these and you can either flip open and just say, this is what I'm making, or ask people to look through and what sounds interesting to them. Now, if you're a planner person, we've got this great Happy Planner recipe book. And so this is really cool because it's broken down by family favorites, main dishes, entertaining, slow cooker, and it even has, like, you can rate the difficulty and track the time of your prep time and your cook time, and so that way you've got a quick reference, or maybe you're teaching your children or one of your kids how to cook. This would be really good for you to know, is it a busy day? Is it an easier day? Do we have a lot of time, a little bit of time before you would grab something like this? And then back to the planning your weekly meals, this just happens to go in that planner. And so this is your weekly meal plan, Monday through Sunday, and you just write it on here, and then it's hole punched to go right in your planner, or you could pull it out and again post it on your refrigerator so then everybody knows what's coming up, including yourself. It's really nice to have it posted on your refrigerator because then you can just take a look and go, okay, what do I need? What can I pre-plan? What can I prepare a little bit ahead? Even the night before, do I need to pull something out to thaw it out? Can I prep some ahead by cutting up some veggies or getting something out of the freezer? And also you can tag your children. It's really good to have helpers. You know, teach your children how to help prep the meals, whether it is as simple as setting a table or pulling out the condiments from the refrigerator, or actually like mashing some potatoes or cleaning the vegetables. Get your kids involved and get them involved in the cleanup afterwards as well. Again, this takes it off of you, but it also teaches them the life skills that they need to have for when they grow up and move out of the house someday. So, and the recipe box. If you like to have paper, get a nice recipe box. You can keep this out on your cabinet. It's very decorative. And this one's got these cards in it where it's all divided out for you. I can't hold those both at the same time. So it's got sections for appetizers, brunch, soup and salads, side dishes, dinners, desserts. Again, it's whatever fits your personality. What is it that you like and that you would like to do? And again, you can just pull this out. What do we want for dinner? Pull out a card. This is what we're going to have next week, and start planning ahead, making that grocery list. So you've got several options, right? So how do you do this per meal? I talked about the rotating schedules. So let's talk first about breakfast. So what you would do is you would establish specific breakfasts for specific days of the week, Monday through Friday, when you're doing your homeschooling. This helps everybody to know what is going to be for breakfast that day. Also, you can just pick simpler things on those days when you're not so busy, and then days that you're really extra busy, like maybe you have a doctor appointment, or your kids are taking some kind of special, like, ACT or SAT test, or whatever it may be. You've got a plumber coming to fix something in the house. That's a busier day. So plan your meals accordingly and make those simpler meals on those days. Make your more complicated, longer to do meals on your weekends when you've got a little more time. So breakfast, you might do something like this. Like Monday might be you're going to make a pot of oatmeal and set out some fruit for everybody to choose from. Tuesday might be cold cereal day. So all you have to do is you or your helpers pull out the boxes of cereal, have a few choices, and the fruit again. Maybe Wednesdays you do more of a hot meal. So just grab some frozen pancakes and waffles and throw those in the toaster or the oven so that everybody can have that along with some fruit, maybe some yogurt. You can make your pancakes and waffles from scratch from your own recipe or grandma's recipe, and then just make up a big batch and throw them in your freezer so you can just easily pull them out every Wednesday, and there you've got that. Maybe Thursday might be some kind of eggs that you make up in a pan that it's really easy to serve. Don't try to specialize and make 4 different kinds of eggs that day. Just make one kind and everybody gets that one kind of eggs. Throw in some muffins and some fruit again. And then maybe on Fridays you whip up some smoothies, some fruit smoothies for everybody, and give them some toast to have. So these are just ideas. Whatever it is that your family prefers to eat and enjoys. You might try some new things, but for the most part, just keeping it simple. So everybody's having the same thing and you're not making 4 different breakfasts for everybody in your family or however many people you have in your family. And again, you can post this on your refrigerator. Use an index card. Use one of these fun decorative pads and have a schedule listed out. Here's what we have on Mondays for breakfast, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. Now, you can do the same thing for your lunches, okay? A rotating schedule. So you're going to establish a lunch menu by days, and you're going to repeat it each week. So let's say on Monday is going to be peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and some apples and cheese sticks. And maybe on Tuesdays would be frozen pizza, carrots and yogurt. Wednesday would be tuna or ham sandwiches, oranges, and some applesauce. Thursdays could be nachos or taco salad day with a fruit cup. And Fridays could be good old macaroni and cheese and hot dogs or chicken nuggets and some Go-Gurts. So again, it's a nice variety, and that way everybody's not having the exact same thing every single day, and you kind of don't get in a rut in that way. And then you can mix it up halfway through the school year and switch it up. So what you used to have on Mondays, now you have on Thursdays, if your family likes to do things like that. So again, when your kids see this on the schedule, your older kids, if they happen to finish school early and their next thing is lunchtime, they could look ahead and they could go, oh, today we're having peanut butter and jelly, so I need to get out the peanut butter and the jelly and the bread, and they know, and they can help by having that independent responsibility, and they can just go in and they can do it on their own. And they really thrive on that. Also, make it fun. I found these molds. Look at these fun molds. You can do pigs in a blanket, and they actually look like little pigs. And so you can make it fun too. You know, when it's peanut butter and jelly sandwich day, get a heart mold and cut those into heart shapes or whatever it might be. And you don't have to do it every single week. Just throw it in once in a while to make something fun and different. So let's talk about dinners. So again, you're going to do the same type of thing. Dinners are a little more complex though, right? And they usually take a little more time. So a good thing to do is to work your way up to where you have a no-kidding list of 1 to 2 months worth of dinner ideas. Now, then you can rotate through those so that you're not having the exact same thing every single week. And then you create your list again. You can do it digitally, or you can do it on paper. You can use your planner, however you're going to do it. And one thing with your index cards that you can do is you can create those sides and then just kind of shuffle them up like a deck of cards, and just pull out whatever side goes with whatever protein you're making, and that's the one that you're going to have that day. Write it down so that it mixes things up a little bit. All right, so some things to think about. Again, is it going to be a very busy day? Is there appointments happening that maybe you're going to be starting dinner or having dinner later than normal? These would be days that I would say schedule something using your crock pot, your Instapot, whatever slow cooker that you have, or if you want to use your oven and it's going to be something like a roast or something that you could pre-make, you could pre-make a lasagna, a pan of lasagna, and then put it in that day when it's closer to time for dinner. But that you're not actually having to hands-on create right then. So these are things that you can fix ahead of time. You can assemble your ingredients, you can put them in your crock pot the night before, just set it in your refrigerator so then the next day you just pull it out, put it in there, plug it in and turn it on, and make sure you turn it on. I've done that a few times where I forgot to turn it on. My husband comes along, did you want this on? So just make sure that you think through these things. Just a few other suggestions for veggies. I would suggest fresh over frozen over canned. So if you can do them in that order, you get a little more nutritional value for everybody. But again, you've also got to go by your taste buds and your family's preferences as well. Make those time-consuming dinners on your weekends when you have more time. Save it for then. I often have my husband ask, can you make meatloaf on a Tuesday? No, I can't do that on a Tuesday because I have a full schedule, but I can do that on a Saturday or a Sunday for you. You could also try doing the thing that people do where they, and I've only done this once, where you go and you make all the dinners for like a whole month and then you freeze them all. And so then now you're just pulling them out and you're just heating them up. And so it takes a whole day to do that, but then you've got everything for your whole month. And so that's another option for you. I would like to throw in, if you are one of those who feels compelled to make things by scratch because others are doing it, only do it if you really want to. Don't feel like you have to. There has been times when people have just really felt pressured to because they're homeschooling, so they should be doing everything just perfect and nutritionally and all of that. But you don't have to do that. You can buy frozen dinner rolls. You can buy the ones that you thaw out and bake. There are options out there, so just explore those options. And you know what? Your family doesn't know 100% the difference when they smell it. They might with the taste a little bit, but they will enjoy it however you choose to do it. Another thing you can do, just plan to make one dessert each week and make it so that it should last the whole week if everybody is using some self-discipline, some self-control, and just teach them, this is what we've got, and if it's gone on Wednesday, then you don't get anything the rest of the week. This is something great for children and adults to learn. And so then you're just having to take the time and the effort to make it on the weekends. And again, employ your children to help you so that they can learn these skills as well and make it fun. So do what you can. That's bottom line. Do what you can. Think ahead to your schedule. Is it busy or is it easier? And just do what you can. It is really okay to have cereal for dinner for everybody on occasions. It's not something you want to do every single night, but it is okay to do that. Now let's talk about snacks. Snacks are a big deal, especially with your younger children or your growing boys, right? They really love those snacks. So it can become kind of an overwhelming thing trying to figure out what kinds and when and how and all of that. So again, try to keep it simple. So one thing that I would say is think ahead to what they like or what you would like to introduce them to. Use prepackaged things when you can. And if you want to make some homemade snacks and goodies, that's fine too. Just portion them out in Ziploc bags or snack bags of some kind, and then you've got them ready to go so that it's just a grab and go snack and it's not a big, we have to spend 15 minutes creating and making a snack. It's just a grab and go snack. So again, you can choose two different ways. You could just have a variety of snacks. Maybe you have a bin for child A and a bin for child B and a bin for child C, and you put in their snacks for the whole entire week. And then tell them this has to last you for the whole entire week. Now you just pull it out, you set it on the table, and they can pick and choose what do they want Monday morning, what do they want Monday afternoon. When it's gone, it's gone. And again, they're learning some self-discipline, but they're also getting some choices. Or you can establish a schedule just like you have for your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinners. So you can choose a morning snack and an afternoon snack, and this is what it is Monday through Friday. So again, Monday morning could be an orange in the morning, and then in the afternoon, graham crackers with peanut butter. Tuesday might be everybody gets an apple in the morning, and then some cheese and crackers in the afternoon. Wednesday could be some dried fruit snacks in the morning, and then cheese stick and pretzels for the afternoon. Thursdays could be bananas and nuts or seeds in the morning, and then a granola bar in the afternoon. And maybe Fridays is fruit yogurt and then trail mix in the afternoon. Whatever your family likes and whatever is going to, again, be fast and easy. Let me show you some of these bins that you can use as well. Keep in mind your particular space in your home. Do you have large cabinets behind doors that you could have something that is open, like one of these? Now you don't have to buy bins, you could just use boxes, shoe boxes or a little bit bigger boxes, but whatever you choose, if it's going to be out in the open, you might want something decorative like this. And then again, you can just label it with each child's name or the snack. Maybe this is for all the granola bars, and this is for all of the cheese sticks that you're going to keep in your refrigerator if you've got a big refrigerator. Or this is for prepackaged popcorn. Whatever it might be, you could use open containers if you have the shelving for that. Now, if you have cabinets that you've got plenty of room for bins like these, you can choose ones with lids. You can get clear, you can get colored. There's all kinds of different colors. And then you can, again, label it with whatever is in it or which child it is for. And so then you just have to refill it on your weekends after you've done your grocery shopping. And again, depending on your space, you might want something bigger like this, something deeper or something smaller, depending on the snacks that you're choosing to put in them. So again, you can label everything, clear lids, show everybody what's inside, but then they just stack very nice and neatly on your shelves, whether it's behind doors or not. So those are some examples of what you can choose to do to make quick meals and snacks. Make it easier, make it simpler. It's still going to take some time, but you can cut back on a lot of that time by just doing some pre-planning and some organizing. Another thing I would like to mention is paper plates. On those really busy days, and we all have them, plan ahead and just use some paper plates. They can be pretty colorful ones, just for something different, or they can just be plain white ones, whatever you choose. But this will make cleanup be so much faster and easier. So choose to do this if you've got meetings in the evening, sports games, something like that. So that way that just makes that a little bit faster and easier for all of you. So making your meals easier, planning ahead and organizing, these are things that become routine and become habits. And this just helps remove a level of stress from your day, your week, your month. It keeps everyone fed and happier. And it just really helps your homeschool life be a little bit smoother. I hope this has been helpful. Again, these are ideas that I and others have used and been successful with. What are some ideas that you might have? What has been successful for you? Would you like to share some recipes? That would be great as well. Let's just learn about more of this together. This is a subject that is always around because we all like to eat, and we all like to eat yummy stuff, and we all like to have it when we want it, right? So let's just learn together. Check out Mardel.com for any of these products. I just grabbed some just to give you an example of some things. But we have other products as well that might be helpful for you in your kitchen and in your home and with your family. Also, you can check out Mardel.com and check out our blog. We have some really cool homeschool articles as well as other lifestyle articles, so you can check those out as well. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and enjoy your homeschool life. That's all for now. Bye.